when I do that, it is basically getting recorded.
Okay.
Okay. Now you have to register yourself. Like if you
Okay,
have
sir.
a company or if
Ah,
you want to register as individual, right?
ah, ah.
Correct. So you have
Correct, sir.
to
Ah,
decide upon like how you want to register yourself. You can register as being an Indian company or register as an Indian resident citizen as well
okay, sir. Ah,
as an individual business. I mean person. Okay.
mm,
So when you register that, I
mm,
mean you can choose either of the way, like either with the business or with the individual person.
mm,
So you can start with individual. No, not
mm.
a big deal. You can do that. You can just register as individual person
Okay, sir.
and put your like here you come to sellercentral.amazon.com,
Mm, mm,
say register, then it
mm,
says start selling, right?
mm,
It says start selling,
mm,
then you create your ID.
mm,
So you say that okay, so it says start selling. So you here create your account.
oh, okay, sir.
Okay.
Ah, mm,
So when you create your say create your account, you'll
mm,
basically just giving this basic information, your email address, sorry, your name, your email address, your password. That's all. So you're done.
oh,
Done with the
okay,
account
sir.
creation. But later you will have a lot of other steps, which will
Mm,
which will be nothing but
mm,
filling of lot of other information about yourself, your PAN detail, your account details. A lot of things would be there. So that probably I cannot go through that because I mean if I create this account here,
mm.
uh, it should not be good. I don't think I should create any account here.
Okay,
I
okay. I
just
will.
told you like you can go through this step.
Okay, sir. I will create, sir.
Yeah,
Mm,
and and you require one account for
mm,
you to create in Alibaba as well because
mm,
that's the place from where you'll get your
mm,
products.
mm,
Uh, I mean procured, right?
mm,
So it will be basically you'll be finding some suppliers and manufacturers in
mm.
Alibaba in China, and
Okay, sir.
you will
Mm,
get your product
mm,
manufactured through your identified supplier,
mm.
right?
Correct,
Yeah.
sir.
So for creating this, you say join free, and this is a simple thing, right? It's like pretty much you are IT guy, so I do not
Yeah,
have to.
already I have Alibaba.com account, sir.
You have already, okay.
Uh,
So you have to put a email address and register
mm,
verification
mm,
and information and all. So
mm,
you have to go through this process and
okay, I will
complete
do,
your
sir. Mm,
account setup. Okay.
I will. Okay, sir.
Yeah. So once, I mean, in Alibaba, you keep in mind like once you create your account,
Mm,
there will be setting which
mm,
I mean that I should have told you. I'll
mm,
I'll tell you like there will be there you can go to the settings section. I
mm.
cannot log in because I do not want
Okay, okay,
to
sir.
share my
Mm,
login privilege here. So what you can do
mm.
like once you go into Alibaba and register there,
Ah,
go to the settings
ah.
and hide your profile details.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, sir. Ah,
So just do that because
mm.
what may happen like if you're not hiding that to the suppliers, supplier will start bombarding the emails. Lot of emails you'll start getting.
Okay, okay,
So
sir.
better you create a new email ID, okay,
Mm, mm,
with just a fresh ID, just
mm.
for this Alibaba, okay,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
and
Mm,
and register with that email ID
mm,
and make that
mm.
changes in the setting. Hide your profile details. It should
Okay,
not
okay.
show up to the supplier. Okay.
Okay, sir. Mm.
So that's what you have to do because like if you are keeping
Mm.
it open, then you will get a lot of email, a lot of email.
Okay,
So that's better that
okay.
you hide
Mm.
your details. Okay.
Okay, okay,
And
sir.
other thing you have to like while registering, I mean you
Mm.
can register as I mean as like with any email address, right? So there is no restriction here. You do not need to submit any identification proof or anything as such here in
O-
Alibaba.
Okay,
But in
sir.
Amazon, you need, because that's a seller account where you will get
Mm-hmm.
your money and all this will be coming over from there, right? So becomes mandatory that you will be submitting
Mm-hmm.
your bank account details. It can be your saving account, it can be your current account, doesn't matter.
Mm-hmm.
As an individual person, as a foreign national person,
Mm-hmm.
you can put as a saving account details also. And
Mm-hmm.
you can also put as current account details. If you have a current account, you want to register as business, then you can do
Okay.
that. Yeah.
So if your current
Uh,
account and SB account, any difference is there? Both are okay.
SB
But
account also is okay. Yeah,
uh,
because like when you get the money with your SB account, that will be considered as an income, right?
okay, okay.
So
Mm-hmm.
you have to, at the year end, you have to get that filed uh, through CA
Mm-hmm.
by showing your expense and all those things. You file it, so
Okay,
you have
okay.
to get that thing. So
Mm-hmm.
that's something will come in later part. So you will not have to worry at this point. When you are
Mm-hmm.
registering with as individual, you worry about towards the year end. Like I
Mm.
mean, you prepare yourself
Okay, sir.
somewhere before the your IT return, right?
Correct,
That
sir.
that is one way you can do. Or if you are
Mm-hmm.
doing, I mean, later stage, definitely you will be converting your individual to your business. Therein,
Mm.
like you will be having your business detail, you change your account details and all those things. It
Okay,
can
sir.
be possible.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So then
Mm.
what next is once you register herein,
Mm.
um,
Mm.
you will hide your details, and
Mm.
when you will be communicating, this is probably I should not talk now.
Mm-hmm.
This thing I usually tell when you are doing supplier communication.
Mm.
That's something I'll tell. Probably I do not want to confuse you now. So I'm
Mm.
just keeping it on hold now. That thing
Okay,
will
sir.
not talk about supplier communication thing. Just
Mm.
register here and keep your
Mm.
account ready. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Go
I
through
will do,
this
sir.
account, Amazon account creation registration process and the Alibaba
Okay, sir.
process as well. Okay. And
Okay,
for
sir.
Amazon account, you can like go for, your, uh, don't go for your existing email ID. So
Mm-hmm.
I think you can create another email ID or
New email
uh,
ID I will create it, sir.
so that's better, I believe. Yeah, that's better in fact, like going with your
Mm.
existing email ID
Mm-hmm.
instead. You might be having one Indian buyer account, right, in Amazon.in.
Amazon.in. Ah,
Do you have buyer account?
no. What is buyer account, sir?
Oh, okay. So buyer account is like when you buy product from Amazon.in,
Ah,
that's the account where by using which you will be buying the product, right?
oh,
From their side.
normal Amazon account.
Normal, yeah, that's a
Okay,
buyer account.
I have,
Yeah.
sir.
And this is seller account. Seller account and buyer account two are different.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
sir. Mm-hmm.
So it is not the same.
Mm.
So you can convert your buyer account to seller account. I mean, you can just say that when you come over here to earlier screen, when it
Mm.
was just this one, you can
Mm.
log in here into your buyer account. That
Okay,
will
sir.
get converted.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay, I will do, sir.
But don't, I think you should keep it separate. It's better to keep it
Uh,
separate, your buyer account and seller account. Don't mix up.
mm-hmm. Okay, sir.
And to tell you one more, I mean, precautions.
Mm.
So later stage, what you may have to do, like probably you'll have multiple Amazon accounts. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
So now you'll just go for one, but
Mm.
later stage you may have one or two,
Uh,
more than one in fact, two
uh,
accounts or three accounts
uh,
for your different product. Because
mm.
like
Mm.
if one account for some reason you got into any kind of problem, right? So
Mm-hmm.
you never know. You may get into some kind of problem.
Mm.
So for some reason your account is suspended, right? So then
Mm-hmm.
your business is stalled for
Mm.
those many days as long as your account is reinstated
Mm.
and back in sales
Mm-hmm.
state, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in during those period you will be losing out your sale. So instead
Correct,
you
sir.
can have another account
Mm. Mm.
with Amazon, but
Mm.
this is not easy part. This is very tricky. So you
mm,
should not have one. I mean, you should not access
mm,
the both. I mean, both the accounts from same place.
mm,
Should not be from the one place. It should be
mm,
with different IP, different network, different laptop.
mm,
All those things should be different for two separate accounts, right? So it should be treated as separate, altogether separate with separate bank account, separate name, separate
mm.
all things. All things should be separate. Okay,
Okay, okay, sir.
should not be
Mm,
linked anyway,
mm,
right? If it is linked anyway,
mm,
that I mean, if you
mm,
ever like register, I mean,
mm,
logged in from this laptop to
mm,
that account and this,
mm,
this laptop to other account,
mm,
then chances
mm.
that you are linked now, right?
Okay, okay.
If
Mm,
you by mistake also did any time,
mm.
then your account is linked. So you have to be careful like
Okay.
if you are
Then
doing that.
VPN we
Yes,
will install
VPN
now,
will
sir.
solve the purpose. Yeah, VPN will solve the purpose.
Okay, okay. Any VPN
But you
system,
have
sir?
to have a different laptop because mostly Mac
Uh,
address also is tracked.
uh,
Okay,
uh.
so get that
Mm.
they get that Mac address as well, right?
Okay, sir. Then we will open Amazon this 1 year Amazon Web
I
Service
mean,
1 year free, na?
I'm just telling you the future thing. You do not have to think at that thing now. I'm
Uh,
just giving you the
uh,
idea like future, like you may end up opening
mm,
multiple accounts. People will have like when you become good seller, then you
mm,
will have multiple accounts actually.
mm.
So
Okay, okay.
that's what you have to keep in mind. Like when
Mm,
you have three products on this
mm,
account and you have other, you want to create another account and
mm,
where you want to sell another three products there, right? So then that's where it becomes like probably it is good idea to
mm.
have multiple account at that point
Okay, okay, sir.
instead of selling
Okay.
everything on
Mm,
one account. If the
mm.
one account itself is down, shut down for some reason, your whole business is gone, right?
Okay, okay. Uh-huh.
So that's something you will be doing later point. As
Mm.
you will have just one product now, you do not have any point to go for the second account at this point.
Okay,
You will
okay,
be
sir.
just launching one product
Mm.
and trying out.
Okay, sir.
I
Okay.
mean, trying out in the sense you will be working for that to get
Mm.
good sales and all those things.
Mm. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
So go for this and do this registration process. Go
Mm.
for that name identification process
Mm.
and finish this process. And we'll talk on the next session.
Next Sunday. Mm.
Yeah, probably we'll talk about
Mm.
the market research and all those things. How you can
Mm.
find market, good market product, and all those things.
Okay, 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 sir. Mm.
Okay. So
Okay, sir.
by the time finish all this
Mm.
and yeah, so we'll talk on Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe like once I start product research,
Mm.
then I'll do probably weekly once because you will take a lot of time for the product research.
Okay,
Product
okay, sir.
research is
Mm.
the
Mm.
I mean that has to be done very
Mm.
means with your 100% effort. It has to be done in the sense
Okay.
you have to find the right market to get into.
Mm.
Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
so that's where like you will be spending a lot of time.
Mm.
You have to spend in fact good time to do
Okay, I
the
understood, sir.
I mean hard effort and put
Mm.
good effort to find
Mm.
good market and product. Okay,
Mm. Okay, sir. I will do, sir.
yeah.
Uh,
So that I'll talk probably on next. I mean on Sunday.
okay, sir.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's all. I think today
Mm.
for today that's all. If you have any question, just ask me. I'll